Biology students or medical students, you must have come across this term often. Pure breeding or inbreeding, they are the same thing. So what is pure breeding? Pure breeding is a cross between two organisms that are homozygous for a particular trait. What does that mean? Let us break it down. That is a big grammar. Now forget about that grammar. Now this is what it means. If we say, let's say we have two plants, BB and BB, want to have a cross. So this is male and this is female. Let's say we have these two plants. We want to cross these two plants here. So this is what we mean by pure breeding. The both plants are homozygous dominant. See, this is homozygous dominant, homozygous dominant. So if you cross these two plants, they will produce the same offspring. Their offspring will be BB. BB, 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 and then BB. So they will have uniform offspring. Their offspring will be the same. And they will all be homozygous dominant. So that is what we mean by pure breeding. A cross between two organisms that have the same or similar genetic makeup. So they have the same. It can also be recessive. In another case, it could be BB plus BB. So this is a recessive case. Okay? This is male and this is female. We'll have the same thing. They will all be BB. The offspring will all be BB. So pure breeding is a cross between two organisms that have similar genetic makeup. In other words, they are homozygous. Either homozygous dominant or homozygous recessive, but they are the same. They have similar genetic makeup, such that now what's the essence? The essence of pure breeding is to fix desirable traits. Now, if let's say this trait here is for plant height, maybe this is for tall height, and this is also for tall height, we'll see that the offspring will all be tall. They will all be tall because this is homozygous dominant. If you cross the two tall heights, they will all be tall. So we use this kind of breeding when we want to fix the desirable traits. However, there are also some little disadvantages here about pure breeding. Now, it reduces genetic diversity. Here, there will be no diversity, there will be no variation. We see that all of them are the same. BB, they are all the same. So there is no diversity, no variation. You get. Secondly, it increases the risk of genetic disorders. For example, see these ones that are recessive. If I have two organisms that have the recessive traits here, it means that all their offspring would be recessive. And we know what happens to recessive traits. When organisms have recessive genotype, they are likely to develop diseases, genetic diseases or maybe disorders because of the recessive traits they have, the recessive genotype they have. So this is one of the challenges of pure breeding. It could result to risk of genetic disorders, and it would also lead to reduced genetic diversity since all of them, the offspring, will be uniform. So let's review again. We say that pure breeding or inbreeding is a cross between two organisms that have similar or same genetic makeup, like we can see here, BB, BB, little b, little b. So they could either be homozygous dominant or they could be homozygous recessive.